Hello, sir. I am terribly sorry this is late, but it's been like a plague of dominoes. Everyone had flu B, but not at the same time, because no, it would never be that easy. It's just been like, ah! Anyway, my email is a disaster, and I'm so sorry. I'm so backed up, but here we go. So this workout, I used to call it little bitty booty muscles because dudes hate that. Haha. But I respect you too much, so I called it loops number 1 just for you. So what we're trying to aim for is literally the little bitty booty muscles right here. So you got the big booty muscle in the middle, which we get from all the squatting and stuff that you do with the heavier weights in the gym. But in endurance events, it's these little glutes right here on the side that feel like it's in your hip socket. Those are the ones that are going to scream at you. They are tiny, they're hard to get to, so we have to do these isometric exercises to really dig in there. And I'm going to show you what those are. So get a loop that's not too strong. We're not trying to go crazy here because we can't make these muscles big. We don't want them big, we just want them working. So side slides. Key to this, remember, is this has been a while. This is a locked cage, like unlocked, locked, unlocked, locked. We're not popping backwards. We're just trying to tap your elbows next to your waist, and then that should put, like you're holding 2 plates in a restaurant. Yep. If anything, it'll feel a little awkward on the back of your arm, but that should be it. Exhale. That gets all these muscles in right underneath your belly button working, and that is a locked cage, right? We're not clenching it. We're just trying to stand taller and make sure that our body weight is where it needs to be. Runners tend to do this, especially when you get tired at an event. So it's good to sort of just stand up and tap those muscles once in a while. Exhale, make sure you can feel this while you're tapping, and then you know you've got decent form. So back to these little muscles. If you've been standing, we're not trying to take like huge moves. Make sure there's enough resistance on it that you can't go more than a few inches out. And when you do, you feel that muscle, which is what we're trying to do. So with the sliding, it is literally standing with the locked cage. Keep your arms to the side to make sure you're being honest, because it's easy to start leaning forward. And then you're going to get the big booty muscles, right? And we don't want that. We want the little booty muscles. Final note, you want to keep your knees mostly, not totally locked on this. When your knees are locked, your quads are going to be too. So locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked, squat. We're not squatting, we're just slightly unlocked. See the difference? It's subtle. I'm not usually subtle, there's a reason, but here we go. So with the slides, few inches out, drag that foot. Few inches out, drag that foot. Few inches out, drag that foot. That's it. You're going to go 30 seconds in one direction, 30 seconds back in the other direction. Okay, now remembering, because this is key too, this next step is going to be single-legged. So with that, we definitely don't want to lock the knee, because when we lock the knee, we're not using our glutes, right? That's why we need to keep a little bend in there. Locked, unlocked, bend. Locked, unlocked. Put all your weight on your left foot. We're gonna, and don't let yourself go too far to the side either. It's easy to do. With that knee just unlocked, pulse forward and then out. Forward and then out. And don't do it on, it's easier to do on hard ground. It's better if you do it barefoot. I'm standing on something really soft and wobbly right now because I aimed this camera badly. It's not that bad. Locked, do, 30 seconds on each leg. Rest as much as you need, but we really need 30 working seconds. So stop the timer whenever you take a breath, okay? And then the last one, diagonal walks. I also used to call this, so with monster walks, it's like, if you remember I had everybody do this on the track, they're walking straight like on railroad ties. It's similar, but we're kicking out each time. And notice my form started to suck here because I'm trying to, don't have my glasses that I can't see if you see me. And I'm standing on a soft surface, which is terrible, but no time for adjustments. I'm already a week late getting this to you. So with this diagonal, we want just enough tension on this. So we start where there's a little bit of tension on the band, not a whole lot of tension, You want to have your feet pointing straight forward, hips, feet hip distance apart, which if you go down and check, it's 2 fists, no more than 3. And then forward, out, forward, out, forward, out. Not a big bend in the knee, that's a different move. Just locked, unlocked, out, out, out. Try to keep that cage locked, out. Final note, those are all 3 moves. Going back to the slides, we want to start with next to not so little tension that the loop slips, but just enough that it doesn't move. When we start the slide, going back to that first move, a few inches out, slide the leg. Notice the band never comes down. I'm not taking huge steps. I'm putting just enough tension on it that I feel this muscle down in here starting to burn, right? And that is the move. We're only going to do this for a couple of weeks because you don't really need a whole lot more than that, but it's a good thing that to accompany the sharpeners that you've been doing, which are going to fire up the fast twitch muscles. Much like the fast twitch muscles, man, we don't need to develop them. We just need to wake them up like pipes in the winter. With hot water through pipes in the winter, just enough to keep it from freezing. We don't need to run it all day long. Same thing, more is not better. We just need to wake them up, and that activation is plenty. More than that, we tire them out. We don't make them bigger because it's not possible. They're not built for that. So fast twitch muscles, little bitty booty muscles. You are going to be so ready for this race. You're not going to know what hit you. You're also coached and you're loved. And if you don't have Felipe in your house, you're winning at life.